Thank you. My name is David Wong. I actually registered for Kota Raja because my voting station is there. But I stay in Setia Alam, so I attend today's session here. So thank you, YB, for coming here. Actually, I don't know, maybe all of us realize we have a country to save. Because our country currently, if you look at actually the Bhutan national debt is actually now is at 1.3 trillion, depending on how you actually look at it, 1.3, 1.5 trillion. Based on actually the bond that you issue, based on actually let's say 4%, 4.5 now you're paying. We are paying almost 58.2 billion per year. 58.2 billion per year. If you add together what Azam Baki has said, 47 billion down the cracks. Okay? That is actually the corruption caused by corruption and wastage. 47 add together, you're 100 over billion per year against our budget of 420 billion last year, this year. So if you look at it that way, 25% of our total expenses are going down nowhere. Now this is a very serious matter for the country. Just imagine if you earn 1,000 ringgit a month, 25 ringgit, 250 ringgit is actually thrown away just like that. You only got 750 ringgit to spend, and for everything, for everything in the family, for everything in the country. So I think it's a very serious matter. So I actually watched politics for 40 years since I entered UKM, university until now. I've never joined any party except Muda, or one Muda, but never actually active. So this time I thought maybe you join Kancil, do a little bit more to contribute to society and all things. Because if everybody give up, we give up on we were hopeful actually on PH 1.0. But after that, we actually disappointed. We gave up. Now PH 2.0, we also actually disappointed with that. So I think instead of waiting and looking at all those people, none of them actually, the political party now is serious about handling and tackling the country's crisis. And one after another, Tabung Haji add another 30 billion. I mean, how much more can we add to the national actually problem crisis like that? No matter how you want to actually increase revenue or tax, you can never overcome this problem. So I hope YB, we and the team, and also I was very inspired by what Wong Chen was mentioning about, how we can actually pare down the national debt and all those things. So hopefully, when the time comes, we will not expect immediate. Actually, it will be a miracle, but miracle can happen. If suddenly PRN actually Malacca, we can actually become the governing first govern to govern the state. That will be a miracle that we hope, and we will probably be able to become a very sizable opposition, because we know that the Golomban Biru or whatever that they want to call it, is going to actually, if PN going to win it, at least, Kancil can be a very, very strong actually opposition in the parliament during after PRU 16. So just my comment. Thank you.
Good. Saya rasa kita tutup kat situ dah, sebab kita pun nak balik. Saya nak kena pergi yang Kota Raja pula tau. No, I think it's a good junction to land everything lah kan. Terima kasih banyak-banyak yang hadir semua kan. Kalau orang tanya saya lah, if people ask me like why bother kan, sebab I think most probably all of us here can survive much better than the majority of Malaysians. Actually we're quite well off. Orang yang join bersama ni are actually the middle class of our society, the intelligentsia, the professional. Memang betul lah. So sebenarnya, we have that option not to bother. But that's why I go on, is because this is the beauty of our society. It's because people who come forward not for themselves. It's out of the realization that Allah kesiannya lah ke orang lain. And that's exactly what we are doing sebenarnya. Kesiannya lah ke orang lain. Because if you look at wastage bayar interest ni kan, bayar hutang ni, is gila lah, 58 billion a year. Our debt service charge is already about 17% daripada cukai yang kita kutip. So kalau you bayangkan, itulah, you kutip cukai banyak mana pun, 17% itu ialah untuk bayar interest, bayar kupon kan. Tiap-tiap tahun bank kita ataupun EPF ke apa semua kan akan terus umum, oh kita telah berjaya menguruskan hutang dengan baik sekian kan. And sebab itu maka keuntungan kita sekian. You know, kita ni sekarang ni circulate ekonomi kita ni daripada left pocket to right pocket. Kerajaan terbitkan hutang sampai 1.3 trillion. Lepas tu kena bayar kupon, 58 bilion setiap tahun ni. Siapa yang dapat 58 bilion setiap tahun ni? Kebanyakannya ialah bank-bank Malaysia, EPF, tabung haji yang degang ni. Dia orang yang banyak beli hutangnya. I think is a local subscription, institutional subscription of MGS. I think about more than 60%. So duit tu kemudian pergi dekat EPF tau. Ya, dekat bank, Maybank semua ni. Kemudian dia bayar bonus besar-besar dia orang tu. Lepas tu dia umum keuntungan. Kemudian saham bank naik kan. EPF semua pun pergi beli saham bank. Tabung haji beli saham bank. Yang jadi mangsa pada ni, kita semua yang duk bayar cukai, and then they circulate among that. Daripada tiap-tiap tahun hutang tu makin tinggi. Sebab itu a lot of vested interest in this country, dia bukan kisah pun kita bayar 58 bilion interest tiap-tiap tahun. A lot of them benefited from that. A lot of our economic system actually datang daripada hutang yang kita rakyat duk bayar ni. Kita je yang duk sibuk pening kepala semua ni. So because of that, banyak orang tak nak rock the boat. Sebab itu kalau dalam kerajaan, saya seorang je duk membebel hutang tinggi, jangan ambil hutang lagi kan. Ya, orang lain, they are part and parcel of that ecosystem. Ya, because kalau tiba-tiba kita pay down hutang kita mendadak ni, yang duk arrange untuk isu hutang semua ni, semua investment bank yang Malaysia punya juga. CIMB lah, Maybank lah, kan? You faham lah. So you pay down those debts, these people untung ni kurang lah. So the whole ecosystem is maintained to defend the problem. Jadi, yalah, sebab itu dia akan ambil masa untuk orang decide to make the leap of faith kan. We hope dia tak lama sangat lah. And that's why we have to continuously do this and educate orang semua. Dan saya contohnya rasa the model yang kita ada baik pada PH, BN, PN tu, dia tidak akan berjaya menyelesaikan masalah. Sebabnya they are part and parcel of the system, of the economic system, of the reward system. Jadi kalau kita kata nak buat reform, kalau dalam PH dia tak akan buat. Sebab buat reform tu kena kat batang hidung dia. Kalau BN pun buat reform, itu yang orang kata Rafizi ni gila, radical idea dia tu mampus semua orang. Kalau you tengok ada orang komen kata, saya berdoa janganlah bagi Rafizi ni jadi menteri lagi. Kalau ikut kepala dia, susah hidup kita. Precisely. Sebabnya ialah orang memang takut orang gila macam saya, because we need to rock the boat. Because the problem yang kita ada ni, kalau tengok cerita hutang semata-mata, is feeding one whole ecosystem, left pocket to the right pocket. Yang duk bayar ni is the taxpayers kan. Jadi I think this is the process that we go through. I'm quite hopeful. So I want to end dengan soal stamina tadi. Kepada orang ramai lah, ada ramai juga tanya saya, members, Actually kalau YB tak ada, kalau tiba-tiba YB merajuk ke apa, mati parti macam mana? Satu, I don't plan to merajuk, don't worry. Kan? Secondly, I hope those who have followed me for the last 20 years, I think I have quite a lot of energy and stamina. A lot more stamina than your typical politician. Because the beauty, I think, of what we do, we are not driven by short-term goal. So when you are not driven by short-term goal, you susah untuk kecewa. I mean, our motivation is a lot higher level. Bila your motivation to a lot higher level, you kalah pun you happy. You always see silver lining in everything. And there's always more things to improve. And over time, hopefully, by the time saya pancit dan hilang stamina, I think bersama dah ada banyak pimpinan-pimpinan baru yang can do a lot better than me and Nick. So that's our focus in the next 2 to 3 years, supaya by the time GE17, I think we can be a significant challenge to the power structure yang ada di Malaysia. Jadi thank you very much.